In the UK, the Conservatives' thumping victory, as well as the prospect of a concrete Brexit, has pushed the pound to an 18-month high. The country's biggest companies have added £30 billion to their value, with political stability in sight.
On trading floors in the City of London, investors and brokers offered an immediate endorsement of Boris Johnson's majority. The prospect of political stability and certainty over Brexit saw the value of the pound rise to a 19-month high against the dollar, and the FTSE 250, an index largely made up of British companies, was up more than 4%, briefly hitting an all-time high.
The majority should allow quite a few things to get done, and what that really does is lift the cloud of uncertainty from business and from industry, because that allows them to plan and recruit and to hire and to grow.
Companies threatened with nationalisation by Labour, including the utilities, Royal Mail and BT, also saw their shares rise. The high earners here that Jeremy Corbyn had in his sights may have breathed a sigh of relief, but business is not yet resting easy.
This result may have gone down well over there, but certainty about Brexit may only last till January the 31st. After that, the Prime Minister has got to negotiate a trade deal with the EU, and he's given himself just 11 months to do it before the next self-imposed deadline.
Britain's biggest business lobby opposed Brexit, but now it's happening. They want to minimise the risks of leaving.
Get business round the table very early in the new year, get the evidence base to make the right decisions. That's the way things are going to move as quickly as possible. And don't box yourself in on timing, because the last thing the business needs is another cliff edge, another no-deal Brexit in 2020.
In the real economy, the detail of trade deals will really matter to companies like Brompton, which exports 70% of its folding bikes overseas. Boris Johnson promised Brexit would bring new opportunities, but here they think Europe should remain the priority.
The idea that we're going to sail off to a complete independent world doing whatever we like is probably a little bit over-optimistic, because Europe is still, with one less territory, still the biggest trading partner for most of the UK that are exporting, and they have standards.
The Prime Minister promised a majority would take the brakes off the economy. But the road beyond Brexit may not be entirely smooth. Paul Kelso, Sky News.